All right, right off the bat, there's 3 types of equations I want you to be aware of for tomorrow. And you can take these notes wherever you want, down in the bottom right-hand corner, below the polar graph on the back. I don't care. All right, before you leave today, I want you to say, okay, I recognize that equation. My graph should look like this at the end. All right, first type is the basic type, where it's going to be A cosine theta or A sine theta. All right, a number out in front, 2 cosine theta, 6 sine theta. If you have an equation that looks in this form, it's going to be a circle. Specifically, if it's cosine, it's going to be a circle on the positive x-axis. All right, a circle on the positive, you know what I mean by the positive x-axis? Going to the right, circle over to the right, yep. And if it's sine, guess what? A sine theta, that'll be a circle on the positive y-axis. I don't think I'll give you a negative value out in front, so you won't have to worry about it. If you are given a negative value, say it's -2 cosine theta, guess where the circle's going to be? On the other side of the x-axis, on the negative side. Okay? So everyone good there? So you take a look at your first equation on top. I'm going to have you graph in a couple minutes. Where's this graph going to end up? 3 cosine theta. You should have a circle on the positive x-axis, all right? Not any of these. Okay, a circle. All right, it's going to be a circle, full circle. So if you end up here and all of a sudden goes here, there's numbers that repeat, so finish the circle. All right, a circle on the x or y axis. Okay, next type. There's 2 more types. There's only 3 you got to worry about. And that's when I got a plus and minus involved. All right, so A plus or minus B sine theta and A plus or minus B cosine theta. If you see a plus or minus being involved, that is your Lima sign. All right, a circle within a circle, a heart. All right, that's what I'm talking about with these. All right, that's going to be your Lima sign. Wherever S, whatever, right? We get the idea. So again, that could be your heart, that could be your circle within a circle. All right, we've made different types of Lima signs before. So plus or minus, expect a Lima sign. And then finally are the little bit tougher ones, which are the petals. Looks like these, but now there's a number in between the cosine and the theta. All right, so A cosine n theta and A sine n theta. This is my rose curve, aka the petals. This is what we went over the last 2 days. And let me tell you, I personally think I failed you in showing you the proper way of doing this. Are we all clear on how to figure out the number of petals? If it's odd, that's the number of petals. If it's even, what do you got to do? Multiply it by 2. Are we all in a good understanding on how to figure out how far between each petal it is? How many degrees? You take 360 and divide by the number of petals. Here's where I think I failed you guys, and that's the following. If you're given the cosine graph, your max value will always be where first? 0. Good, done. All right, max value at 0, and then you take it from there. It's the sine curve I think I went wrong with you guys. I did the whole halfway thing. I don't want you to remember that anymore. I want you to use the table to find the first max value. Okay, so actually start filling in your table and say, oh, there's that max value. I plot it, and then you go however many degrees you have to go to find the next one. Okay, so use the table to find the first max value. And I will work with you today to get that done. Okay, these are the only types where you don't have to fill in the table completely. The Lima sign and the circle, you should be filling out your table completely to figure out where your points are. Okay, but for the rose petals, I will not expect you tomorrow to fill in a complete table. Here's what I want to do before I let you go on your own. I want to go through each one and you tell me what should end up happening at the end, what type of graph you should have. All right, we already gave away this first one, which was what? This is going to be 3 cosine theta. That's going to be a circle where? Circle on the positive x-axis. Yep. So somewhere a circle over here. That's where I should end up. Somewhere a circle over here. Okay, let's keep going. What's this next one going to graph you here? 2 plus 2 sine theta. Some type of limacon. So circle within a circle. Maybe it'll do the heart. All right, that's going to be a limacon. Fill in the complete table. Fill in the complete table. Connect your points as you go along. Ooh, sine 2 theta now. Sine 2 theta. What's this one going to be in at the end? You got a number in between the sine and the theta. Petals, yep. Rose curve. How many petals should be on here? 4 petals. What's the max value each petal should go out to on the rings here? 1, good. And it's a sine curve. So I want you to use your chart to where 1 occurs first. Okay? How far apart are each petal? I got 4 of them. How far apart should they be? They should be 90 degrees. Okay, they should be 90 degrees. And then finally, actually not final, I think I have more here. This one should be a graph of a what? A limacon. Number 26, that should be a graph of a limacon. Graph everything for me. And the last one, 3 cosine 2 theta. This should be a rose curve with how many petals? 4. Going out to what max value? Going out to 3. And where's, it's a cosine curve, so where should you plot your first point? 0, 3. Yep. 1, 2, 3. And then you guys know, find the one to the left, find the one to the right, and go every 90 degrees. Okay? I'm going to be coming around doing these with you. All right? I purposely wanted to do the answer key with you guys as we went along. All right? Questions? Okay, let's see what we can get done. Let's see what we can get done together.